that was the problem of this truck. You could see then one of the cylinders, in this case cylinder number 2, was on red. Well, I mean, like that's nothing new for DD15 engines, you know, and they suffer many different type of problems when it comes to cylinder contribution. But today when I talk about that specific way to find the problem, there are many reasons why DD15 engine gets a completely dead cylinder. There are many reasons, I would say. We can have a scratched cylinder wall, we can have a broken piston ring, we can have a broken cylinder head, or we can have a damaged cylinder head valve, and in some cases a completely destroyed piston. But that's a very dead engine, then it doesn't work at all. But when the engine still works, most likely you're gonna have one of the 4 freeze problems that I mentioned. But in many occasions, especially in the older models like DD15s from 2009 all the way to 2016, most of them, they don't give you any type of information when there is a cylinder misfire. 2017 and newer, they most likely give you some kind of information like then the contribution of the cylinder is 5% or something like that. They give you some kind of information about the cylinder specifically, then it's a malfunction, and anomaly then it's not within the range. But when that's the case, when you don't get any information about, because the computer doesn't register a misfire, how you gonna find the problem? And in this case on DD15 engines, if you have a DDDL software, which is the OEM software for Detroit, or if you have JPro as well, you are capable to do this. It's kind of easy to see the contribution of the cylinder by seeing how it is performing when the engine is running. In this case, it's called idle speed balance. The idle speed balance, what it does is compensates the cylinder contribution. Not all cylinders work equally, they all work in different ways. We can say some of them have more power than others, and some others are weaker than others. So the cylinder contributions comes and adds and removes fuel from the combustion chamber on a specific cylinder that needs it. If the cylinder doesn't need it, it will be completely zero, right? But if, let's say, we have a 10% of power decrease on cylinder number 1, the cylinder contribution system, the idle speed balance, will actually add 10% more fuel, so we can compensate the amount of power that is being lost, or something like that. And in this case, you saw then the cylinder number 2 was in red. And what does that mean? When the cylinder, the specific cylinder, it doesn't have to be cylinder number 2 as it is now. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, depending on the number of cylinders. If it is in red, that means then the computer, in this case, it is trying to compensate as much as power possible to that cylinder, which means then it's adding the fuel. So when it's red, it's adding the fuel. It will create a bigger combustion so it can create power. But if it goes all the way to 100, that means then we have a completely dead cylinder. The cylinder is not working at all. If you are in the high 80s, it is bad, but it's not completely dead, but it's really bad. But if you are in the high 50s, your cylinder is not in the best condition. You should be in the low 20s, high 10s, and then that's when you wanna see that the cylinder is working fine. Some of them could be zero, and that's how that is fine. But anyway, so the compensation, the contribution is going to be compensated by the computer. But then when the compensation goes negative, in this case the color goes yellow, and that means when it goes negative means then the computer is removing or reducing the amount of fuel then that cylinder, a specific cylinder, is receiving, which means then is possible, then the engine, it is overpowering the stroke cycle of the engine. So in that case, the computer will just extract the fuel, which is easier, right? Will maybe cut half the amount of fuel that the injector is delivering to the engine at the moment of combustion on a specific cylinder, and that will be the way to fix that problem. But in the opposite, which when the idle speed balance color is red, that means then the fuel is not enough. It needs to add more, and that's bad. So most likely, either way is bad. When you go minus 100 or when you go plus 100, it is bad. But it's even worse when you are plus 100 because the cylinder is dead. When you are minus 100, it's possible then you have a leak on a fuel injector. A fuel injector is, you know, letting too much fuel, and that will be an easy repair compared to an engine overhaul repair, which is overcompensation. Overcompensation to make the engine work. But of course, this is only understandable if you have the DDL software or if you are familiar with it. This engine idle speed balance for DD15 engines also works for DD13s, DD16s, and any other DD platform engine, DD5s, I think DD7s, kind of similar, just in a different way how they work. This is basically the way this works. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm trying just to explain you how to use the DDL software at some point. But of course, this is not just something that you want to learn from one day to another. But understanding what that means when you are testing sometimes means a lot, because in many cases, the troubleshooting or the guidance of DDL doesn't work at all, or it doesn't give you enough information to understand what is happening and to see what kind of repair you need to do. So just remember, right, if you have a truck like the one I just show you right now with the problem, then the idle speed balance goes red. 1, 2, or 3 cylinders, or maybe all the cylinders, right? But if it's all the cylinders, the engine is not gonna start. It's gonna be 1 cylinder and the engine is gonna feel like it's misfiring. 2 cylinders, the engine is gonna work very badly. It's not going to be very smooth. If it's 3 cylinders, the engine is almost gonna die, almost gonna like start for a moment and then go dead, or have no power if it starts, you know. Anyway, but if it's on red on idle speed balance test, that means then you have too much fuel. Sorry. If it's on red on idle speed balance, that means then you have no fuel and you need to add more fuel. The amount of fuel you have on a normal operation of the injector is not enough, so the computer is adding more fuel. If you have a yellow idle speed balance cylinder, that means then you have too much fuel and the computer needs to remove some of the fuel. So either way is bad, but it's better when it's in yellow than red. Just wanted to talk about this specific truck now. Then I have this problem. I have multiple trucks here at the shop with cylinder liner problems, cylinder broken or stuff like that. That's very common, but it's easy to identify the problem when you can see it, but it's hard to identify it when you don't. Sometimes you hear the situations, but you need to research on the computer to see from where the problem is. And in many cases, as I said before, for older trucks, the computer doesn't tell anything about like there is a cylinder misfire. For newer engines and newer versions of D15s, they are capable to tell you what is the problem with the cylinder, which is a little easier. But anyway, it is just a way to understand these new DDL systems, and they are improving the systems, which means that they are going to be a little harder to work. But for the moment, this is how it is for all these trucks, all the way from 2009 to 2024, still the same, I would say. If you have any questions about this video, just comment below. I don't know how informative was this video, but if it was informative enough, just be sure to like the video and share it. It's very important. On Instagram, you can find me as franciscoamaya YouTube, and don't forget to like the video. I don't know if I said it before, but if I did, well, I mean, like the video again. And well, I mean, see you later, and I will do more videos like this in the future. I'm telling you, I mean, like problems with these trucks are never ending, but sometimes these problems can be solved with a easy or a easy labor or a very low amount of money if you know what the problem is. And that's the reason why I'm doing this video, so that way you, anywhere you are, may be capable to understand the problem and save some money. And if not, come to the shop and I'll help you. I'll charge you. That's the way to say it. I'll charge you to fix it. Anyway, see you later.